we saying, everyone? All you man with the notifications on. Let's go. All the YouTube chat things seem okay, sweet. How we doing? Screen's bare tilted. Morning, everyone. What we saying? What we saying? Everyone get the Discord active. Let them know. Let them know, boys. Let them know. Past phase 1, lovely. Right, let me send the announcement in. Everyone, get the chat popping. Let's try to get 200 man in here today. Alright, sweet. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at. Chat, what we saying? Morning, Noah. Morning, Tommy. Jason, what you saying, bro? Nick, what you saying? Cam, morning. Morning, Tommy. Morning, V. Pascal, what you saying? Slappo, H2. Roy, what you all saying, boys? Yo, morning. Morning, Jed. Euro melting. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. Past phase 1, lovely. GU tough. GU ball pre-London. Wait, what do you mean, bro? Love that, Abdullah. Yeah, come on, bro. Anyone eyeing up EU shorts? Yeah, we'll get into EU and EG still on the laptop. No, I've got my PC here. But there's no camera. I've got no camera. I'm just using the camera on my laptop. So I did put a poll in the chat. I said I can either go live on my PC without a camera or just come on here with a camera, and everyone said come on here. So what time you call this? Hit 40p 12-day drought is over. Lovely, Josh. Lovely, bro. I'm still not comfortable with cells EU while I wait. What you saying, Michael? What you saying, Dean? What you saying, RJ? GU, EU, SMT, SMD. Oh, can SMD? Well, yo, mate. Trading the liquidity strat. Do I also have to watch DXY in order to take the trade on EU and GU? I mean, it's one of them things. Yes, you do, but if you're a beginner, it's probably going to make your trades worse. So like, you should get good at just trading it on its own and then incorporate the DXY into it. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, bro. Thoughts of EU DTO to prior week high. Morning, bro. Can you look at GU? Yeah, let's look at EU and GU because a lot of people are asking me. Thoughts on EU to previous day. Took yesterday to learn. Took yesterday to learn and improve. Sweet. J-Sway, yeah, consolidating. Morning, Randy. EU longs on the table. Alright, everyone's looking at EU GU. I'm in some GJ cells, but it's stuck at an around entry. Morning, Stu. Morning, Lou. 1 to 3 are secured on EU this morning. Lovely, lovely. Alright, let's go on to EU because most people's telling me about EU. So yeah, EU, we can definitely be looking to. First and foremost, we've got this order block that we've tapped into. We've also got this order block now, which we've tapped into. I would go for the body just because the RR is not good enough. If not. Yeah, the only thing is with EU and GU is we haven't really got much to go off, to be honest. So if we hide all, you can see we're just in this leg. We really want to retrace down a little bit more. We're quite premium in that leg. 100 man in here, boys. Let's get 200 man in there. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone comment like on the stream. Well, comment like on the stream. I'm trying to see if we've got any CRT, but we really don't. I mean, the only CRT we've got has already been completed. So, I mean, you could say this one here, but you can see that's already been completed there. I mean, yeah, that CRT's been completed, took the low, and then we're up here. So it's another confirmation, I suppose, to go lower. But yeah, there's no real higher time frame bias with this. There's not really anything. I mean, I just want it to come down slowly, tap into this, and then go. I mean, it's not really a bias though. Like, just saying, oh, a retracement isn't overly a bias, especially where there's no like real fair value gap here. There's no like really nice fair value gap within this, which is really going off the order block. So yeah, it's a weird, not a weird one, but it's a difficult one. But yeah, sells are definitely looking like the go-to. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to get in at the actual order block, it would be there. So if that RR is good enough for you, I don't know if it actually would have been tapped in as well. But yeah, there's a few different ways you can enter. I'd either go with that one, which is straight off the order block. Let me just draw it as so you can see the accumulation. Often see it a lot clearer. When you get rid of the indicator, you can see it actually playing out. But yeah, that's the entry I'd go for. Or if not, if you want a slightly bigger stop loss, actually, to be fair, it depends. I'd personally go with this one on the left, to be fair, because I mean 3RR is fine anyway. Hopefully we can come back in, because fucking hell, we're moving pretty fast now. Should get a retap on that, but yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. Want the CG to break this low. This is a trade that we had in the signals group, so we want this one to take out this low. Right, now let's go on to GU. I mean, GU's are even weirder, really. I mean, we've sort of tapped into this fair value gap a little bit, but you can see we're just way more bullish than the euro. We actually broke out of that high. We make this like that. So now what are we actually looking for? Let's draw on the OTE. I want to see where we're going to come down to, because it does look bullish, but we want to see where we're most likely to come down to. So this area here, so I'd say this order block here is pretty bang on in line. So I'll potentially be aiming for that. How much pairs do you trade and what are they? I trade EU, GU and EG, bro, so just 3 pairs. Stu commented like, cheers. I think we take previous daily high on EU, then use this low we create today as an inducement to continue going up at a later date. I think we take the previous daily high on EU. Okay, right. Use this low we create as an inducement to continue going up. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much your bread and butter range liquidity, what you normally are looking for. Nice, yeah, it is coming back up now, so it's re-tapping in. So if you do want to take the trade, now's your time. Now is your time. I haven't actually got anything sent into the Discord yet, but I could do. To be fair, I'll send this into live signals because I know some of you. I'll send this entry to live signals because I mean it's already tapped in. So I'll just send this one in. If you're in the Discord, boys, we're already up. Already up today. Already up beautifully today. I think a lot of people have already got out, to be fair, at 2-1. But yeah, man, lovely day. Again, I'll be real. Out of these 110 man in here, I don't know why you wouldn't get in the signals. It's genuinely profitable trades sent every week that you can put on your funded account. Like, it's actually insane how much people are sleeping on it. Looks like we could be coming higher up to here. Yeah, I'm not getting in this one, boys. I'm just sitting in EG. I'm happy with EG, so I'm not going to double risk, especially where this is Euro. So, I mean, both of these are Euro pairs. So as much as it does look like a nice setup, I want the Euro to come down, and then again, I want the Euro to come down. So I'm basically double risking if I was to take the other trade. 99 man in it, boys. Let's get over 100 this stream. Let's sit on over 100. I can't lie, the streams have been going good, but the TikToks just help grow it. But fucking, it's so hard to stay on there. Also, I've got my PC now, so YouTube videos will be coming thick and fast. I know I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks now, but now I've got this. Trust. At least 2 videos a week to you, man. At least 2 videos a week. Let's look at GU quickly before we move on. I mean, yeah, GU is just very, very bullish right now, isn't it? What more really can be said? Just wow. Yeah, let me get the chat. Let me get the chat. Let me get the chat. See the 1 minute. Sorry, chat, 2 secs. Okay. Alright. Trying to see if we've got any other TikToks, but I don't, so we'll just stay on here. Glad I took a W trading because Clash Royale I'm getting hammered. First time I haven't seen different views. First time I think we have different views on the EU, but our AU session highs and lows are very different. Wait, what? I don't know how they'll be different, I can't lie. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. This it is definitely a difficult one. As I said, I'm in EG anyway, so I'm not really too bothered about this. But yeah, looks like it is probably gonna. Yeah, it's probably gonna stop out anyway. Probably gonna stop out. We'll see though. Anyway, yeah, let me know any other pairs. I think people said GU, but GU's just too bullish for me. I wouldn't be looking to get into GU. Wait, let me see the comments. GU does look like AMD setup. Wait, sorry if I missed any comments, boys. Just let me know again because I've got bears. DXY looks a lot more bearish if you look at that. My personal months. My personal 3 months in the Discord so far, mate. My personal 3 months results of posted signals in May -1. Lou had a profitable month, so mitigated the loss. June +4, +5%. July +2%. 3.5 if EG hits TP. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I mean we're having a bit of a retracement now. We've got a lot of fair value gap to come into. This is what I'm saying, boys. Even this is Stu, so this isn't even me. This is without my trades as well. So Stu's been up. Previous month was 4%, 4.5%, well 4.5%, and then this month is 2 or 3%. Like it's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. He said coming thick and fast ain't crazy. Wait, what? Wait, what did Harmony say? Thick and fast might be crazy. Now your mind's in the gutter, bro. You got a gutter mind. You got a gutter mind for real. Yeah, that stopped out real quick. Quickly update the Discord. Real quick, that stopped out. Fucking hell, that was insane. Might be coming off this order block here. I do still think we're going to be bearish on this. I do still think so. See if we get a 1 minute change of character. Got fair value gap there. Swing low there. Let's see if either of these can be broken. Inverted that fair value gap. See if we can return back to it and move. Got a later entry, so still in GU. Nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, EG's just moving sideways. EG moving sideways right now. Which tells me we could potentially come down below here. Let's see. EG tapping weekly T open to the T. Let me turn on my weekly true open. I've got my indicators off. Oh shit, yeah, to literally to the T, to be fair. I mean, we should come back below. We should retest it. I do think we should retest it. We've only literally just tapped into it, I mean. Still think goes to Pradello. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I placed out an EU long. Nice. Yeah, I think EU comes down, but the higher time frame's not really got too much. So it's mainly going off the Asia liquidity. Hence why it's looking bearish. But we'll see. DXY quite bearish, possible longs on EU. Yeah, let's look at the DXY because everyone keeps saying how bearish it is. And really, again, nothing really to see on the DXY. We're just part of this bearish leg right now, so we ideally want a retracement. Want a retracement into the discount and then a sell-off. But again, this isn't not really a bias. This is just something we'd want to really happen. So, you can see where people are coming from with that. Let's have a look. I've got the Asia low swept. Yeah, I mean, not really much we can get for the DXY. So I'll be real, boys. Today's one of them days. There's not really much we can gauge from many pairs. Like, there's not really anything you can even gauge from this. I mean, I do get you because we have been very bearish. So, I mean, most likelihood is that we continue. We'd obviously like that move up there. But yeah, I do see what you boys are saying. There's just nothing really telling us that we are actually going to come up. I mean, that's the ideal move for us there. That's what we want to see happen. That would be ideal, but it looks like we've... See if we can close below this low as well. $20 seconds left. If we can close below that low, it's a good sign. I'm with you on that one, Stu. Wheelie to open, just give in the push up to take more. So yeah, let me go over quickly what Stu said earlier. I mean, this is, by the way, in the signal group, not even with my trade. So without my trade and without Macy's trade. This is just the third member, Stu. So if you took his trades in the last 2 months, you'd be up 5% and then 2%. So you'd be up in the last 2 months, just off Stu's trade, 7%. 7% in the last 2 months just off Stu's trade. That's either passing you a funded account or it's getting you a payout on a funded. And if you incorporate my results as well, I'm not actually sure what I'm up, but I'm definitely up. So probably at least 7 as well. So yeah, if you would have been in the signal group for the last 2 months, you would have been able to pass phase 1, pass phase 2, and get like a 5% payout. Which on a 100k account, that's like 5k. Bear in mind it costs £100 to join. And you've just made 5k in 2 months. I'll be honest, if you guys are looking for the easiest way to make money, then, or the easiest way to pass prop firm accounts, good firms as well, like FTMO, then yeah, this is your go-to. We are going to be your go-to, I'll be honest. I'll be so honest with you. If I missed any comments though, just put them in again. Let me know any other pairs. GJ is looking at. Let's have a look at GJ. I can't actually remember if it did stop out, didn't it? I couldn't actually remember, but I'm pretty 90% sure it did. Where was it? It was there. With 4 pip stop. I mean, wait. Should have been a 4 pip stop. I think we might be still in. I mean, spreads probably would have taken you out, but let me double check. God knows, mate. Yeah, I don't even know. Don't even know, boys. This is half bugging me. Oh, right, nice. Wait. 430. How on earth was it for? I don't even know. Anyway, I mean, I'm not in it anyway, but this is just the bias we're looking for. Would want EG to break this low now. Do want it to break this low. Retesting the DTO, so we'll see if we move up. GU buy was valid. Yeah, bro, it was valid. I mean, it just wasn't A plus because we didn't have the higher time frame that we want. We didn't have that higher time frame that we look for, which is just a nice either internal, external, or CRT or something like that. It would have been if we was like down here. If we came in the exact same thing, but we came like down here, then yeah, definitely would be valid. But we literally only filled it by the smallest amount, as you can see. Lou, that's really medium setup on EU, isn't it, with our strat? Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be fair, it's actually, I'd probably say it's low probability. I mean, there's two. So for high probability, you want three main things. Number one, age liquidity grab. Number two, it needs to be in line with your higher time frame bias. And number three, it needs to be in line with a trend. So this one, we've got ALG, yep. Is it in line with higher time frame bias? Not really. I mean, it's just a retracement, so that's not overly clean. So not really. And is it in line with a trend? Well, the most recent trend is obviously bullish, so no, it's not. So this is really a 1 out of 3. Really a 1 out of 3. Yeah, boys. By the way, yeah, let me know any other pairs. Sorry if I missed any comments. GJ, right? Yeah, people are telling me GJ. Got a later entry, still in EU. Nice. EG top and DTO. What are you saying on GJ? GJ looks painful. What do you think on GU if we inverse the 5-minute FEG? Let's quickly look at GU. I don't think we will inverse it. Well, I mean, yeah, we're not going to, but if we do. Yeah, I mean, for me, you'd want an extra grab. You'd want another grab at this height at this point. You'd want a grab at this height and then an inversion. So if we get a fair value gap there, then yeah, that's what I would go for if we do get a fair value gap. But right now, nothing really too much to get in for me. Nice, EG remaining weak. Yeah, I mean, EU's probably will just come higher, to be fair, looking at the DXY. So this probably will just come higher. We'll see though, see how it does. Like I said, it's a 1 out of 3 age liquidity grab setup. It's not a 3 out of 3. It's not A plus. So we'll see how it does. The main thing I'm just hoping for is this EG doesn't reverse on my ass and take me all the way out. But we're holding regardless. We're holding regardless. We need it to retest the DTO again. Okay, sick. Yeah, no worries, Elliot. I'll check messages, bro. I've been getting so many messages recently, boys, so if I didn't see your message, just double text me and I'll see it. Weekly troping is just giving us the push up to fill the 5-minute more, if anything. If not, we may consolidate till about 11, then complete the move. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, even 10, we still got a good half hour till 10, so we may want to move sideways until that time. But yeah, GU and EU really just bullish. I mean, the only reason why, to be fair, this EU probably hasn't gone all the way up here. Oh, I don't know why I did the arrow like that. Hasn't gone all the way up here is because the euro is just really weak right now. It's the only reason, really. Looking at the DXY, I mean, as soon as the DXY makes its mind up, as soon as the DXY wants to go like that and start taking out the prior week or prior day low, and yeah, EU and GU's mind's going to be made up. But I mean, hopefully we can move up. It will be nice just to see Asia liquidity come through yet again. But okay, nice. Let's try to close below this low now. Yeah, by the way, boys, the signals group is going to be doubling in price. After this week, the signal group is going to be doubling in price. So if you get in at this current price it is now, your price will stay the same. But next week it's doubling. Doubling. Next week we're doubling the price, boys. So if you want to get in, then this week is the time to get in, I'll be honest. Literally been profitable every single month, boys. Every single month apart from one. Louis, that's really medium. Oh yeah, I'm in okay, let's look at GJ because bare people are talking about GJ. I'm in GJ Schultz. Alright, cool. So yeah, GJ, let's have a look. I mean, first and foremost, okay, that one done well. But I always come back and look at it and it ends up TPing. So yeah, if you did get in on that one yesterday, W's in the chat, boys. Yeah, we obviously used this daily to take the high. You see, we tapped into this daily, took the high. Only thing is, on the higher time frame, I can see us coming a little bit higher, but I'm not going to use that too massively. I mean, looks like we're going to have the CRT as well on this. I mean, we've got half hour to the close, so might not, but hopefully we do. So we've got the CRT there, and then we've got the CRT low there. Let's go down onto our lower time frames. Mark that. We'll mark that. Don't want it to get in the way, so I'm just going to drag it to the side. Now let's actually look at the Asia liquidity. I mean, did we take the high? Okay, yeah, we did manipulate literally the second of it printing. I mean, this is definitely an inducement move here. This is definitely going to stop people out for sure. This up here, you can see if we go onto the 2 minute, it looks like a very important order block. So I think this is going to be used as inducement. You can see this is the order block here. So we've already tapped into it multiple times and we haven't actually moved yet. So it tells me that we're actually going to continue up and use it as inducement. And then potentially react off of, let's go on the 15. Yeah, I would just be going off of the, again, I don't really know to be fair. I mean, to be above here, you're going to want to be getting in on this unmitigated wick. So I'd have my entry a little bit further up. A little bit further up. I think these are going to be induced and then we'll get the sell. But I don't think we're going to sell off of this order block here. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to come up. I mean, the RR on this one will be obscene as well. 008. So yeah, that'll be your move. Although I do think it's unlikely. Big Lou, what are you saying? Corey, Dory. EG's going for it. Let's have a look at EG. Beauty. Let's go, boys. Yeah, what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to open some... Oh. If this EG hits TP, then you man will see. MLG profile pic. Wait, what? No way. That doesn't even look like a meme MLG as well. That looks like a genuinely like unironic MLG profile picture. Hang on. I've got to see this. Bro, Dean's one makes me laugh as well, bro. Dean, your profile picture makes me fucking laugh. It's like a bare professional headshot. Like everyone else. To be fair, and Gio, you got a bare one. Bare professional one. Vgox one, bro. Like, you only got some random profile pictures. 2-6, boys. Yeah, let me know any other pairs. Who's in a trade? Let me know in the comments. I want there's 100 man in there. I want to see every single person comment. Comment a pair. If you're in a trade, comment the pair you're in. And if you're long or short. And if you're not in a pair, then comment not in. I want to see everyone comment. I want to see everyone comment. So for example, I'd go short EG. Actually, no. Dean is AI. Oh, what is Dean's profile picture AI? Oh. I want everyone to comment so I can see what we're in. Everyone comment. Every single person in here, drop a comment. EU shorts, not in. Getting cooked on GJ shorts. EU shorts, GJ shorts. A lot of shorts. EU longs. I missed EU long earlier this morning. I was about to take it, sadly. Fair play, Havoc. In gold cells, not in. EU short. So most people's in EU shorts. I'm seeing loads of people in EU shorts. I mean, yeah, you're running nicely if you are in. Seems like that did somehow keep a lot of people in. Somehow. Obviously, the next low that we need to break is this bad boy here. But yeah, it's going to be difficult with the DXY because the DXY for me, I do agree, it does look bearish. However, like we are showing reluctancy to break these lows. I'll be honest, we haven't really broken. We're pushing up and then we're coming down and we're pushing up again. Let's look at the 15-minute. Go to there. What's this fucking blue line? What's this blue line, bro? The daily true open. I don't know why it's the start of it's blue. It's low-key annoying. Can you do a breakdown of how you took the EG trade? Yeah, I mean, it was in the signals. It was in the signals. I mean, most people are saying EU short. Let me quickly read. EU short, not in EU short, EU short, EU short, no trade. No trades for me, EU short. So everyone's basically in EU shorts, essentially, is what I'm seeing. Pretty much everyone in the chat is in EU shorts. So we must still be in then. We must still be in. Let's double check the price. Okay, alright, cool. We closed below this, which is nice. Below the weekly true open, exactly what we want. Might want to come and fill this fair value gap, we'll see. In terms of EU shorts, I'd just be holding. Be holding this now. We really want to close below this daily true open. If we can close below this on the daily true open on the 5 minute, then that'll be really nice. I got stopped on EU, unlucky, bro. Lovely. Fucking hell. As soon as I look down, bro, what the hell? I looked down for 2 seconds. I looked down for 2 seconds, bro. What the hell? Let's go, chat. Let's fucking go, boys. W's in the chat if you're in EG right now. I mean, if you're in EU right now. W's in the fucking chat, man. GJ might move to that wick. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, I just can see this being used as inducement, boys. You got when this is a little tip as well for you lot. When you see a candle like this, now I don't know exactly what this was caused by, but it was on 7:30 bang on, right? So if we do a bit of critical thinking, it tells me that this wasn't natural. This wasn't a natural. This was either caused by news or by an open, right? Because it was bang on 7:30 for a start. So it tells me it's either news or some kind of open, right? Some kind of market open or whatever. So let's have a look. So obviously it's GJ. So let's check JPY. See if there's anything at all that it could have been. JPY we had at 6 AM. Yeah, no, nothing really. I'll be honest, nothing. Nothing. I mean, that was at 6 AM. Yeah, so it wouldn't have been them. So let's get rid of that. Boom, boom, boom. So that tells me that it must have been an open, right? Either way, we can tell by the way the candle is that this is unnatural, right? We can tell. Look at these candles. I know it's Asia versus London, so it's going to be different. But even following them, look at all these candles versus look at this. Okay, even this candle here, right? This is an equally as big candle. This is equally as big, right? These are big candles, but you can see these are clean candles, right? Look at the bodies, look at the wicks, look at everything, right? So this is a genuine move up, and then this is a genuine move down. So this is a clear manipulation, for example, but the candles are actually normal candles. With this we can see the wick, for example. This tells me that this is just a purely impulsive move. This isn't a genuine move. Bear in mind, so we moved down 50 pips in like 2 minutes, okay? And then even in the middle of this candle, so this candle here, if you look at this 2 minute candle, bear in mind it's only a 2 minute candle. The candle opened, went down 25 pips, and then all the way back up 22 pips. So this tells me, I'm getting somewhere with this. It tells me it's a news or impulsive move. Basically not an actual proper order, so not like an order block type order, but in fact it's just an open and it's just a market reaction. Therefore, I would treat it more like a news wick than an order block. And what do we like to see above and below news wicks? We like to see liquidity. So that's why I believe there's going to be liquidity beneath this low and above it. What the fuck is that, bro? Bro, I just saw like the most old-fashioned man. He was driving like a really old bike. He had like a thatched fishing hat on. So yeah, I would treat it EG full TP. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, chat. W Stu in the chat, boys. W Stu, W signals, 3.5% secured. It's a lovely day. That's what I'm saying, boys. Even when I'm not cooking, well, I'm still sort of cooking. I mean, EU is cooking. We are cooking. But even when we're not cooking, Stu, he's just there. He's just there. And that's a lovely 3.5 RR just by being in the signal group, boys. Beautiful. EU cooking me right now. It's because you faded us, bro. She faded us, Statics. If you're going long and Rochester going short, boy, you better be scared for your life. You better be scared for your life. But in all seriousness, Statics, the main thing is you stuck to your strategy and you had the confidence to take it. EGTP, where should we pull out? I'd always say hold to the full TP, bro. Asia low. I mean, we've broken this low, so if you're scared and you don't want to lose, you can close it now and it's still going to be 3RR. So you can close it now for 3RR if you want. Nothing wrong with that. But for me, I'll just be holding it to that full Asia low. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Dean and Vigok in a 1v1. Wait. wait. I'm in a long on GJ. Dean, I'm hoping it gets respected. I can't lie. Oh, yeah, these lot are 1v1 in each other. EU fire. Trust me, Nassar. Let's go, bro. Where's everyone's TP? News of USD Japan trade deal. Lovely, Bex. There we go. There we go, bro. So this is what I'm saying. This is why I would most likely want to see it get disrespected. There we go. It's been disrespected now. So let me Google that quickly. President Donald Trump, 3 hours ago. So yeah, that was bang. President Donald Trump says he's reached a trade deal with Japan that will set tariffs on Japanese imports at 15% and see Japan invest $550 billion into the US. Damn. I mean, is this from Bloomberg or is this from Donald Trump? Because that seems like something Donald Trump would say. Because there's got to be a downside to this, isn't there? But yeah, we've taken that. As I said, you want to treat these like you want to be very critical of these candles and don't like if it looks too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. Like this is when you see an order block like this, right, where it's like a 1 minute, like a little tiny order block here, and it caused a drop of like 50 pips. It's not going to be so simple as to just short right back at that point. The market doesn't respect people that trade so simply. It respects people that aren't, well, not basically respects people that not think outside the box, but aren't sheep essentially. They think critically. You can see there, look. You can see even if we continue up now a little bit, you can see just from that high being taken. The instant momentum that comes through from all the stops being hit above that. Alright, but yeah, you've got to think critically in these markets, man. If the world was ending, I don't want to be next to you. Hey bro, Trump tweeted it, but it's not confirmed. To be fair, that was Bloomberg. Mate, piss off. I will buy it, but I just can't because I'm on live, mate. So, can you just fucking show me the news? Japan's traded with the US has sent share prices soaring and pushed back your Minister Shigeru Ishiba is planning to step down. Will only give further boost to sentiment. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to fucking read that. FX Street. Oh, actually, what's this? What was that app called, bro? What's this app called? I know the geezer owns this app. Hang on. 2 seconds, boys. By the way, boys, I'm about to drop something in the chat. I'm about to drop something, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. John Whistler's left. Oh my days. Do you remember this thing? From that program. Look at her now. Look at her fucking legs. Mate, respect, bro. That must be so difficult to do. She's literally gone from a sofa to a normal sized person. I'm not even going to cane the way she looks because that is genuinely impressive. Hey bro, Trump tweeted it but it's not confirmed. Yeah, someone send me a link in the chat if you got a good link that I can read about it and we'll go through it. What does it mean for the US dollar? EU Friday 50% possible. Yeah, I mean the thing is, bro, so this is what I always say. You don't want to aim for just a 50% level. you want to aim for something within that you think price is going to be attracted to. So if, for example, you wanted to go Friday 50%, you target this, for example, because you'll be wanting to go into this fair value gap, for example, or this order block. You don't just want to aim for blatantly this. So so the reason I've got it on this low is because it's a liquidity point. It's a point of liquidity. It makes sense, right? Price is going to be attracted to that. And again, you've got to think it's not just the actual price, it's the time you're going to be in the trade. If you're aiming for something that price is like conscious of, so a point of liquidity like the Asia low, it's going to be dragged to that pretty quickly and you're going to be out of the trade. Whereas if you go for Friday 50%, this isn't what it's aimed for. It will be aiming for the Friday 50% in order to hit a discount POI. So if it aims for the Friday 50%, it's not because it's aiming for this, right? It's because it's aiming for this, for example, or I don't know, this order block, for example. It's aiming for something. So that's why you always want to have your TP on something price is actually going to aim for. It's going to make the trade way more efficient. You're not going to be sitting in there for ages. For example, it's going to be attracted to that and it's going to consolidate a bit, whatever, might have a retracement, and then it's going to go down for the next phase, right? But you can see you still would get taken out of TP here. You still would have hit TP, but you're going to be in the trade for so much longer, right? Where compared to if you just either aim for here or you aim for here. Because then, I know you're sitting in there for longer still, but at least you're getting a better RR and you're actually trading on the higher time frame. Right, let me quickly get in the Discord. Lovely, 3.5%, man. What else can you actually genuinely ask for? What else could you ask for? Alright, sweet. It's retracement indicator. Can I get that on Discord? Yeah, bro. What's your session indicator? Yeah, it's the retracement indicator. I can get it on the Discord. Just ask, bro. So I'll go on the chat here. So literally just go in the free chat. Hang on. Yeah, just put that in the chat. Just put that in the chat. Oh, wait, you can't see. Nah, but I'm joking. But just ask for it in this free chat, bro, and someone will send it over to you. Let's go, though, man. Let's go. Let's go. Show you the trade, boys. Full transparency as always. You know what sets us apart isn't just the trades, it's also the transparency. You know you're getting what you pay for every single time. You can see, I'll show you. So entry is 780. Turn the price labels on. 780. Stop loss 820. 820. TP 6700. Okay, where is it? 6. Okay, mine's a bit lower. I don't actually know. Okay, it's because of this. Eight, 6, 700. Wait. Oh no, wait. That was the prior TP. That was the earlier TP. Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Yeah, boys, the price is going to be doubling next week. Doubling, all right? So if you want to get in the signals, you don't want to get left behind. I'll be real. If you're joining these streams, boys, you do not want to get left behind. It's an investment. It's 100 quid, but it's going to be so fucking worth it. So worth it. The results are there. 15 of the last 16 months, we have been profitable. Prices are doubling next week. They are doubling on Monday, all right? So that's going to be £200 a month and £1,000 for a lifetime. So if you want to get in, it's essentially more than half price right now, right, with 20%. But yeah, we're going to double next week. So if you want to get in, now is by far the best chance. And don't get left behind. What you don't want is next live, everyone jumps at the opportunity. We've got 50, 60, 70 man in here, all taking the trades from the signals, all cooking, all earning together. And you're in the chat like, oh, bruv, like, where is it, where is it? Michael, I'll vouch for it. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Let me get my Discord. Where's Discord gone? Why's my Discord just closed, bruv? Why did I just close that? I just opened it for that. GJ finally reversing. Right, let's have a look at GJ. Let's have a look at GJ. Nice. Again, we can see. Okay. The daily tropen and weekly tropen bang in the same place. Yeah, you can see. That's nice. That's really nice. Hopefully, you lot took something away from that news. Oh, that candle there. I think that's probably something that not a lot of people would have thought of, or not a lot of people would have known. Again, boys, if you're tuning into these lives, stay on the whole time, because there's going to be gems there. There's going to be gems. There's going to be gems there. Comment, mate. It's literally, it could be the one little bit of information you get. Think about it this way, right? If you watch my live every single day for 2 weeks, and there's just literally just 30 seconds of each live, you actually learn something important. That's 10 things you've learned in 2 weeks. 10 little things. So for example, that little news week, so that's going to miss you for losses. Internal, external, you might learn. Daily true open, you might learn. Asia liquidity grab, what makes an A+ setup. All these little things. Beautiful. You just got to be consistent. You've got to stay in there the whole time. Remember, don't be one of them people that just leaves early and just doesn't stay in the live. You've got to stay in the live. Trade management is just as important as taking the trade itself. So if you're still here, boys, you are the ones that are going to make it. I'll be honest, if you're still in this live right now, you are the ones that's going to make it. We've probably had about 30% of people losing, left, sorry. Let's see if we can get a close below this. So if you're still here, boys, remember, every second you're here, you're beating someone else who's left. Every single time you see the view count go down, that's someone you're going to get better than. Someone you're going to get better than. And I do notice who stays on till the very end every single time. And I can tell you there's a direct correlation between how well they do. I can tell you that for a fact. But yeah, let me, been in GJ sales all morning. Whereabouts, bro? Lou, do you take the same trades in the mentorship as Signal Group? Yeah, bro. I mean, we just teach the strategy in the Signal Group. We teach the 2 strategies, Asia liquidity grab and daily true open. There are 2 strategies, and that is what we send to the signals. So yeah, signals is where you're just going to copy the trades, plain sailing. We're going to send the entry, stop loss, TP. You're going to get in and you're going to make money and you're going to pass accounts. The mentorship is going to be a bit more of a battle. You're actually going to have to learn. We're going to teach you everything we know about these strategies. We basically want to get you to the level where you're good enough to send them in. Bear it in mind, boys. Stu, who is now up, I can't actually remember, but in the last 2 months, 8% or 7%, something like that. Profitable trader, multi 6-figure funded, FTMO trader, ACG trader, pretty much where a lot of people want to be. when he joined Richess, he had no concept of the Asia liquidity grab of the daily true open trades. No concept of it at all. And now, as I said, 6-figure funded, profitable, sending in signals, confident, changes everything, boys. Everything through the mentorship. Through the mentorship. And obviously now, that's what I'm saying. That's what we want to get people to the level of. Stu's to the level where he's learned and now he can actually trade himself. Sweet. 2 secs, chat. You get the comments up on my phone real quick so I can see them. Well, I sent this announcement to the Discord. We obviously had this one in the Discord yesterday, which I sent into the signals as well. So again, another 2 to 1, 2.2 to 1. So 2 trades in the Discord this week. We had this, well, 3. We've actually had 3, I'll be honest. This one, 2R TP. This one, 3.5R TP. And this Euro one here, I don't really know what to class this as because I think it, well, we didn't technically hit stop loss, but I think a lot of people would have got spreaded out. But a lot of people in the comments are telling me they're still in. But I don't really know what to class this as, but I'll just ignore it. Until it closes out or whatever, until it hits TP or stop loss. So currently 3.5 up and 2.5 up. So this week already 6% up. 6% up in a week is insane, boys. It is insane. It is insane. It is insane. Everyone be posted on the Discord ready. You think EU will take Asia low? Yeah, bro. I'll be holding to the Asia low. If you're in, I think you should hold. Always here to see the end. Standard, this issue is free. Trust me, bro. Trust me, Elliot. What you saying, Lou? Nothing much, Shane. What you saying, bro? Any trades today? Any trades? To be fair, I think you're in the signals, aren't you? So I'm assuming. Shane, you're a lucky man. Yeah, I've got me PC here now, boys. W's in the chat. I've got some shit turning up today. I've got like just some stuff. Rounding my SL up to Rounding my SL up to 6 and didn't stop me out on EU like you say to do. Lovely, Sammy. This is what I mean. Man's listening. I love that. I love that. Listening well. Top G. Top G. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got to use the mentorship and the signals together, in my opinion. Well, not the mentorship, but these lives and the signals, or these lives and the mentorship. We've got everything there for you. Everything's there for you to succeed, boys. If you're watching this live, you are gonna make it. You are gonna make it off trading. I swear to God, you are gonna make it. If you're in this live right now, you are literally going to make it. It's just a matter of time. You've basically already made it. You just need to get there. Trust me. Sorry, what? Oh, mate, this Allison one, I can always tell when it's on. Oh. Okay, that's like, there's an Allison in the middle of that. Okay, I'm not gonna. Some schizo. If I missed any comments, boys, again, just let me know. I'm going to go and make breakfast and then walk the dog. Anyone wants to get this in the signals for 25% off and get priority messaging me or use my link in the free chat. Yeah, boys, I'm about to drop something in the chat now, so make sure you're there. Make sure you're there. Apologies for the lag. Sorry, 2 secs, but I'm typing this in. Just typing this in. I'll come back to the charts in a sec. Everyone, make sure you're posted on this full access channel now if you want to get a discount. Two secs, people. Two secs. Bear with me. Sorry, boys. Bear with me. Let me read these chat. How you feeling about Gokrez? I'll get into Gokrez. Thank God it's finally done, though. Jesus Christ. Thank God it's finally done. Wait, what's the code? Right, boys, I'm about to drop it. Everyone get in the free chat now. As I said, Signals group is going to be doubling. I'm letting 5 people in before we close the group and double the price. So make sure if you want to get in the Signals, boys, you're going to be kicking yourself if you don't do it today because it's going to be double the price. So, like, honestly, if you've been considering joining, now is your time. Two six, boys. Yeah, Gokrez, mate. Thank God we finally got it done. Holy fuck. Boom, boom. Where's the EG 43? There we go. I wonder how many men have left because I've been not. To be fair, you men have stayed in. W's in the chat, bro. W's in the actual chat. We get these last message and then we are donezo, and I'll get fully onto the charts Bro, what do you think about ACG one-step account? Yeah, it's good, bro, but I would always go for a two-step, I'll be real. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, if you want to get in, boys, I've literally just dropped that code. So if you're trying to get in before prices double, get in now. After 5 people have joined, I'm going to be closing the group for the week. And no one else is getting in till we double the price. No one's getting in. It's the highest quality signals you can possibly get, boys. The highest quality signals you can get. Highest quality you can get on the entire net. Sweet. Alright, that's it. Cool. Let me get to the comments now. Appreciate you, man, for bearing with me on that. Why is it lagging? It must be that shit webcam that's an issue. No, I'm on my laptop, innit, because I don't have a webcam. So I put in the chat, do you want me to go live on my PC without a face cam, or on here without a face cam, or with a face cam? You lads seen that player for Tottenham in the friendly game looking sharp? Who? Let me read these comments. We making it okay. Nice. Wait, let's quickly bear with me 2 secs. Obviously, another change of character there. You can see price is pretty much just consolidating around that point now. Yeah, rounding my stop loss. Yeah, bro, I love that, Sammy. I actually love that. How it stopped me out? It stopped me out because of spread, sadly. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky, Havoc. Nothing. But this is what I'm saying. Even the trades we lose are winners. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. Vucevic, 18-year-old baller. Any discount on the signals? Yeah, literally just dropped it. I've just dropped the discount. As I said, we're letting 5 more people in before we close the group for the week, and we double the prices on Monday. So if you want to get in, boys, I'd massively recommend getting in now. As I said, boys, if you was in for the last 2 weeks, you would have passed the funded account. If you was in there for the last month, you would have passed the funded account and got about a 4% payout. It's insane. That's why we're increasing the prices, boys. It's way too good for what we charge. This is an easy £500 a month signal group. Easily £500 a month. You will genuinely not find a single other group that does what we do. A single other group that sends high RR trades like we do. Always positive RR, always good trades. Don't spam them. We send maybe 4 a week, 5 a week, something like that. All high quality setups, always profitable. Results speak for themselves, fully transparent, caught on live. Everything you would want in a group. There is honestly no one like us. It's a £500 a month group. But yeah, as I said, I'm doubling the price. Not up to £500, but closer to that mark. And I'm going to be fair, keep rising it until everyone's in. How you feeling about Gokras? Yeah, it's good. We're going for cheap as well. We're going for cheap, bro. Bro, I've just edited the code. Well, it looks like me and Stu both have autism. Both fucked it up. Oh wait, no, he actually meant to do that. Sorry, boys. Yeah, I put the code in wrong. The code's been changed. The code's been changed. It is working now. Seen a lot of people trying to. Okay, yeah, I put the code in wrong, boys, but I've just changed it. It's right now. It's right now. Stoob. Why the B though, Stu? I don't get the B. Why Stoob? But anyway, right, get in, boys, before the places are full. Okay, boom. Alright, sweet. Let me read these comments. Yeah, I put the code in wrong, my bad, but it's been changed. It's been changed. Since trading this way, I've passed 100k and up 5% on my 50k evaluation. Lovely, Shane. Love to hear it, bro. Love to hear it. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the power of what we do. We smashing it, lads. Consistency. Trust me, bro. The most consistent about since I trade nothing. Since I trade nothing but this, I've passed and now live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Shane and Katie, man. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. What's the expectation on the market going forward, Lou? I'm expecting EU longs unless we retrace further down. To be fair, looking at the 4 hour, we want it to come into this discount. We do want it to come into this discount level. Want it to trade down into this and then go higher. There's nothing really that we're tapping into right now. So price shouldn't return for a random reason. It should always seek out something first. So I do think this order block is the most likely thing to be hit. If we look at GU's a lot harder to read, to be fair. A lot harder to read. A lot harder to read. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, nice though. Again, that manipulation you can see, it's clear as day, boys. Clear as day. Come on, I'm pending payouts on all accounts. Lovely, Stu. Why is it lagging? Must be that web. Oh yeah, I see you are smashing it. Oh shit, I've got bare comments. Wait 2 secs. I see you are smashing it, Stu, mate. Even on gold. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. On some MGW news. Waiting on some MGW news. Wait, what's that? Why did I read it as Michael Van Gerwen? MGW. What's that? Morgan Gibbs White. Oh yeah. What you saying, Dean? How you doing, bro? Cochra's just a better version of Hoyland in my books. I allow it. Is that a rage bait comment? Hoyland, you know. Hoyland. Hoyland's terrible. I think Hoyland's probably the worst striker in the Premier League. What do we think? Boys, name me a worse striker in the Premier League than Hoyland who actually plays. Tomorrow full of news on GBP and the Euro, and I only trade GU and EU, so that's not looking good, bruv. This is the thing though, bro. Again, always make sure you're tuning in because it's important to learn during those days. It's important to learn during those days. It's going to be completely different to today. Obviously, we had no news today. And as you said, tomorrow we got loads of news. So it's important to see how price action sets up, what it does. So this time next month when we're trading the same thing, you're going to know exactly how to approach it. Bro, what do you think about ACG? One step? Oh, yeah, good. You lads seen that player for Tottenham looking sharp? No, I ain't even seen him. The baller centre back says code invalid. Yeah, I've just changed it, boys. I've just changed the code. The code's working now. Code is working now. Code is working. Code is working, boys. I can't lie. We've got one more code left. It's already been used 4 times. Can be used one more time, boys. So quickly get in there. Get in there and use that real quick. Got one more code. Let me edit it because we are. Yeah, W Stu though, man. W Stu. It's what I love about our chat, man. It's what I love about our chat. The community. Community's quality. The traders are quality. Community's quality. Trading's quality. Best community on the net, man. Always thankful for this community, man. I'm so glad we decided to build this community, bro. I'm actually so glad. So glad, boys. Who's that other baller as well? Kudus was cooking too, mate. Kudus is a snake, bro. Kudus is actually a snake. Actually a full-on. I mean, like, you can't blame him. You would go to Tottenham from West Ham, but like the way he was twerking for West Ham, I mean, the way he was twerking for Spurs, being a West Ham player, is crazy. Like, I do think he's a good player. I do think he's good, Kudus. I just don't know how you're gonna line up next year, though. I think you will be good next year, though. I'll be honest. I think you will be. I don't think you'll be great, but I think you'll be like. I think what's the good thing about Tottenham now is since last season they've gone into the category of shit team. So like for example now if they finish like next season if they finish like 5th but play like really exciting football or even 6th and really exciting football, then I think the fans will be happy and that's what I think you'll probably do. I think you'll finish like 5th or something but you'll play actually really good football, or like really exciting football. Yeah, that's it. Centre back, bro, was insane. What's he called? The centre half? Oh, Vuskovic. Is he a new signing? Let's have a look. Having a bit of a retracement now. We've got this imbalance here. We should be coming into. What's the market expectation going forward, Lou? I'm looking for EU longs. Oh yeah, we went through that already. Yeah, we want to bear in mind we want a key level to be taken. We don't just want to buy. So I want this either this Asia low or this order block. All right, you can see this Friday 50 sitting within, but I think we're going to go to here or we're going to go to here. One of the two. But yeah, I agree. Higher time frame, we are looking bullish. Mate, the internal external since the start of the year has been insane. I mean, don't want to blow my own trumpet, but fucking hell, my daily bias has been probably like 90% correct since the start of the year. Does the discount count for each month or is it just the first? It's just the first, bro. So if you want to get the full discount, then I'd recommend doing lifetime. Get the lifetime discount. Said lifetime is going to be doubling, so yeah, you can get in the lifetime I think for about 400 quid today or next week, and going forward it's going to be $1,000. So do you know where it came from? My older sister used to call me Stooby and it evolved into Stoob Dog for my Xbox name. Oh. Yeah, the Stoob bit is the B at the end. Stoob. That Stew Dog makes sense for me, like, because it sounds like Brew Dog and it's like Stuart, but the B at the end is Stoob. Tottenham UCL winners this season, Lou. Oh mate, just join the signals now. Lovely show list. Get in. Richarlison. What about him, bro? What about him? Oh, what? He's worse. Darwin Núñez. No, I think Núñez is better than Núñez, and Richarlison are both better than Højlund in my opinion. But they're good shouts. Neither of them are very good, are they? Should we still hold EU or close it? I would hold it, bro. I always recommend holding it. As I said, we've got our levels that we're waiting for, so there's no point getting scared. I mean, look, you can close it now if you really want. It's free and it's 3.5. It's free. It's 3 and a bit are up now. 4 and a bit are full TP. So it's up to you. Do you want to sit in for that extra time? I'll stay on live though. It sounds like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, trust. Excited for the future in the group. For real show list. Welcome to the group, bro, where we cook every day. As I said, 6% up this week. This is not counting this. So if I count this, then we are over 10% up this week. 10% this week, bruv. Like, come on now. 10% this week, bro. It's crazy. And I'm not even counting it. See, another signal group would be like, oh, we're 50% up this week. No, I'm not even counting this. I could count this, but I'm not going to count it. Even though a lot of you man are in. You reckon I could get into this short from there? I need 2% to pass my eval. Nah, have it. Don't do that, bro. Remember, the minute you start doing that is the minute it all falls apart. You got to get very lucky for that to do well. And plus, the thing is as well, H2, it's not even like a normal trade. Because say you lose the trade, you're going to be pissed off at yourself. You're going to be bare angry at yourself. And it's going to put you in a shit frame of mind. You'd be in a way better frame of mind if you just waited and took the trade when it appears. Or got on the signals and just took the trade when me or Stu sent it in. I already missed so many opportunities today. It's making me mad low-key. Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. Remember, if you missed opportunities today, you still did the right thing. You've still done well. You've not done anything wrong, H2. Your day, in terms of a W or L day, it's a W. Remember, boys, if you make 0% and don't take a trade, it's a W. Because you stuck to your rules. That's all a dub is you stick to your rules. However, if you took a trade and you lost, and it went against your rules, then that's an L. So right now you're on a W day, and you're risking it to try and take the L. Like you're risking taking an L. Remember, it's all about psychology, sticking to your rules. Even if you didn't make any money, you're still improving. It's like It's like being a football player, right? Just because you didn't score a goal doesn't mean you played bad. Do you know what I mean? You might have hit the crossbar 3 times. So if you hit the crossbar 3 times, does that mean in the last 10 minutes of the game you're just going to be pinging shots from 40 yards out, just trying to score? Probably going to fuck it up for your whole team. You're going to fuck it up. Sorry, let me read these comments. What would you do if you were only trading? What would you do if you only were trading and didn't do YouTube or your mentorship instead? I'll be doing other businesses. I've got another business I'm cooking in it, but I'm not releasing it just yet. But you man are gonna rate it. You man are gonna bear rate it. But yeah, I'll just be doing other things. I'll be honest. I'll probably, mate, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of stuff I want to do in it. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm gonna get into politics as well eventually. I'm gonna get into politics. That is like my main goal, innit? That is my main goal. You man can call me crazy, bro, but that is my main goal is to be Prime Minister of this country, the youngest Prime Minister of this country. Remember, you never outperform your highest goal. You never outperform your highest goal. And that is my main goal of mine, bruv. I'm going to be Prime Minister of this country. Once I leveled up to a point, and then I can start really focusing on it. But that's my lifetime goal. Not even lifetime, like that's my, before I'm like 40. Before I'm 30 even. Shoeless, you're gonna crush it, mate. Trust me, bro. Trust me. But yeah, Dean, man. Dean, what would you? Oh no, I've answered it. Sorry, let me read these comments. I already missed some. Oh yeah, it would be good to sell GJ. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, nice, man. That, mate, I like the way that came through so perfectly. I'm glad it proved my point. It would have made me look like a right donut if it just fucking went from that order block. But we ain't wrong. This is what I'm saying, boys. The only reason I know this because I've watched this happen before. I'm not like fucking God, bro. Like I'm not super. I didn't just know this just off insane vision. Like I'm not Iniesta. Do you know what I mean? I've just seen it before. I've just seen a day like this before. I've seen this happen 20, 30, 40 times. Because I've watched this market every single day for the last 4 years. I've not missed a day for the last 4 years. Every single day, tick for tick, the whole 3 hours, every single time. The only reason I know about these things is because I'm consistent and I'm here every day. Richarlison don't stop running, man. R9, apart from when he's injured. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Mbeumo about to cook. Yeah, Mbeumo's a good player, but, I mean, United are just terrible, aren't they? You don't get 10% a year on the S&P some years. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Stu. I got stopped out of this trade and didn't re-enter and missed other trades. Unlucky, Havoc, bro. Doesn't matter, though, man. Doesn't matter. One day, literally, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. And the thing is, H2, even taking a loss can be a good thing because now you've got to deal with that loss. And ask anyone, bro. The most important part of trading is obviously the best loser wins. It's about being a good loser. But being a good loser is probably, out of everything I ever talk about, is probably the most important thing, is being a good loser. So you've got a chance to prove yourself. A very rare chance because you probably win quite a lot. But now you've lost, you've got a really, really, really good chance to work on something. Go back to pre-London and read what I told you again. Actually, I might... Wait, hang on. Actually, I might have said it on mic, but it's still valid. But I can't remember what you said. I'll join. Let's go. Let's go, Yaz. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Is what pending? I looked at what, bro, but what I'd have to do is I'd have to change the whole community over to what, which is bare annoying. I'd have to like move the Discord community over to the WAP community. So I like the clipping and all that. I've got an account on WAP. I even pay for it, but yeah, I just don't know about switching the community around. It's a bit brazy. Yeah, I'll hop off the charts till New York and then see what it brings. Sweet. Dude, do you think G will keep pushing? What direction, bro? Keep pushing where? Come on, man. Let's close below this low. Want this to TP before I jump off. AO Prime Minister Lou, trust me, bro. Prime Minister Aura, trust me, bro, mate. I will be. Don't even watch that. Don't even watch that. I will be. That is my main. That's my main. Like, that's something I feel like's written for me, bro. Like, I feel like that's just. Yeah, we're just gonna watch this. We'll watch this in a sec. And that's one thing I feel like's destined for me, bro. I'll be honest. A bigger purpose. Trust me, bro. Trust me, Dean. I think we should always have a go outside of trading. 100%, bro. 100%. And bear in mind, a lot of it comes from outside of trading anyway. Like, you got to be a good person to be a good trader. I used to always, like, when I was learning, be in the mindset of, oh, when I get profitable, then I'll start doing this. Like, when I get profitable, then I'll start journaling. When I get profitable, then I'll start waking up early. Then I'll start, I don't know, whatever you man do, go to the gym. Or then I'll stop doing drugs. I don't know, whatever you man do in it. But that's a big mindset trick that people get stuck in. It's like, oh, when I make it, I'll do it. You got to become a profitable trader before you become a profitable trader. Only when you become a profitable trader will you become one on the charts, if you know what I'm saying. So it's not like picture you in 10 years time, right? You've got a £10 million personal account. This is you in 10 years time. You've got a £10 million personal account. You've got a big old house. You've got a Ferrari out the front. You've got a wife. You've got your kids there, whatever. What is that person going to be like? What time is he going to wake up? What's his morning routine like? Does he journal? How does he act? How does he speak to people? What does he do in his spare time? Does he go to the gym? How conscious is he of his health? Does he get 8 hours sleep every night? Do you know what I mean? All these things. You need to envision yourself in 10 years and become that person. Once you become that person, it will translate on the charts, I promise you. But you've got to realise you've got to become the person before you will actually become the person. Funny, I've been reading that book since the weekend. Yeah, man, it's an amazing book, man. Amazing book. Sorry, but I honestly don't know how anyone can fuck this up. This system is gold. No offense intended. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me, Fluxus. It's goated, man. Our strategy is just goated. And thing is as well, it's not a copied strategy. It's one that I've personally developed, or we've personally developed. We've personally developed it through, as I said, experience. I don't just watch a video or read a book and do a strategy. As I said, I watch the charts every single fucking day. You man are watching it with me more time. But even before I went live, I'd watch it every single day, tick for tick for tick. Study the market, study these 3 hours. I think I'm really big on. I picked 3 hours of the day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn these 3 hours better than fucking anyone. And now I'd say I'm probably, well, I'm not going to say in the world, obviously, because there's fucking way, way, way better traders than me. But I'd say on social media, I'm probably the best London session trader in the UK. I'm going to just put it out there. Probably someone else that's better, but I don't think anyone younger than me will be better. Only people that have been trading like 10 years longer. Just joined a group. Lovely Ruben, my broski. Let's go. No joke, yeah, trust me. You don't have to, bro. WAP is integrated into Discord and vice versa. Oh, shit. I didn't actually know that. Let me go on WAP. I'm going to look over that after, bro. I'm waiting until some shit being delivered, so. 1v1 Rob Dono or Sal. To be fair, do these lot trade London session? I don't know. They don't do it live. Big up to them two, that I do like them too. I ain't saying I'm the best London trader in it. I'm just saying, out of the people that actually go live, show themselves trading it, explaining it, and actually put their money where their mouth is. Like, boys, people are really scared to come on live and lose a trade. I come on live every single fucking day. But yeah, big up Rob Dono, big up Sal. They're both actually legit guys, innit? I've spoke to both. Well, I ain't spoke to Rob, but I know he's legit. And Sal's legit as well. Yeah, what our Discord roles, etc. I've got our web design team pricing up, doing it for us so we don't have to. Oh, lovely, Stu. Stu on the cop. What does that even mean? Our web design team's cooking, boys. Our web design team's cooking it up. Facts, I changed my life with that reason. I was lost gang shit, now I'm legit. Oi, did that rhyme? Facts, I changed my life for the reasoning I was lost gang shit, now I'm legit. Oi, Elliot, bruv, you're spitting. Hey Lou, do you think G can still keep pushing to the upside? The main thing is going to be the DXY. I don't. We're going to retrace pretty significantly. I think before that, I think we're going to come into here. Remember, with your fair value gaps, you're looking for 3 candles and you're looking for the middle one to be the distribution. So I've got 1, 2, 3 candles and the middle one's the distribution with the gap. I could go 1, 2, 3, but this one's like, it's a bearish candle. It's not really distribution, is it? So yeah, this is what I'll be looking for price to come into. How many pips away is that? So probably about, yeah, I mean, to the DTI, probably about 10 more pips to the downside. I can see us going. I mean, EG, I mean, EU, sorry, can just break this fucking low. Yeah, GJ cooking though, man. Who's in GJ? I know a lot of you, man, was in GJ. W Stream becoming a better trader from these lives. Big up everyone, real G. See you lot tomorrow. Bless up, Trap. Have a good one, bro. Have a good day, mate. You are the best London trader, though. Come on, bro. Come on, Shane. Appreciate that, bro. I'm definitely the best who comes live, innit? I'll tell you that. There's obviously people who work for banks that will cook me, but out of people that go live, explain their strategy, all the rest of it, then yeah. I actually don't know. I know Sal does, but don't know about Rob. Nah, yeah, claim that title with chess, bro. Come on, you got to stay humble, though. You got to stay humble. I'm just happy with the community, I'll be real. Just happy with what we're doing. Fucking hell, Stooby doo. Been a good day for you, my old mucker, innit? Been a lovely day for Stu. I think he's requested 2 free payouts. Honestly, goated London trader. Appreciate that, Rubner. Appreciate that, my bro. I'm saying, man, we're the most consistent. We're here every day getting it done. Never missing a day. A lot of traders can do a case study of one trade they've won with a screenshot and make themselves look good. You cannot hide years and years worth of live streaming, trading the same strategy and making people profitable. You can't, like, boys, you man know Stu. Like, Stu's probably our best case study of a student. Stu started off as a student and genuinely is one of the best traders I know now. But I appreciate that, Ruba, man. Missed everything today. You reckon there'll be any more setups? Nah, man, not for me. Not for me. We just want a retracement. There's not really too much to go off, which is why the Asia liquidity session is really good. As I said, when you're in a position like this, let me get rid of everything. When you're in a position like this where you can see there's not really anything to go off. Now, any other strategy, boys, they wouldn't really know how to approach this. They'd probably just wait until we come down to like this order block. Then they'll be looking to buy. Sorry, yeah, so no one would really know how to approach this. They'd just be saying, oh, we want it to retrace, like this, even like for me, looking at this, without the Asia session, this isn't a good enough order block for me to enter with, like without time-based liquidity. This isn't good enough order block, this isn't a good enough order block, not good enough to buy for this, so I'd want it to come all the way down to there. How do I trade the London Stock Exchange? Damn, you're in the right place, I'll tell you that, Casey. What are you looking to trade, bro? What are you looking to trade? Remember that other signal group you showed us? They was cooked. Yeah, like, I can go on them now. Should we see a couple of signal groups? Bear in mind we're 10 fucking percent, well, 6% up this way. Right, let me finish what I was saying. Yeah, so not a lot of people would know really what to do, but you can see when we turn the Asia session on, it becomes so much. It just makes. There's normally never no entries. It just makes there become an entry. There's always liquidity there. You would have no idea how to enter this trade without the Asia liquidity strategy. Like, there's nothing you can go on. I'm telling you, as someone who trade, like, there's no. This order block's shit. This order block's a bit shit. This order block down here is too far away. There's nothing really to go off. But when you turn on the indicator, wait, yeah, wait, hide all. Right, sweet, yeah. When you draw the Asia session on, you can suddenly see, oh, right, now an entry's formed. Like, you would never normally know. You would never normally know, like, to short from there, really. Like, it's just a retracement. But when the Asia session's on, it just makes any strategy way easier. But yeah, that's what I was saying about in terms of high time frame. We want it to come down a bit, but there's not really a clear bias. This was just an Asia liquidity trade, really. Mainly just Asia liquidity. We want this next 15-minute candle. It's a nice rejection so far. If we want to close below these lows, really, is what we want to see. These sort of lows here, even this low here, really, we haven't been able to close below this candle, so. The most volatile. You want to trade the most volatile thing on the London Stock Exchange. Why is that, Casey? What's your thinking behind that? I've never traded London session most of my time, but your setups is so great. Keep it up, Jay. Appreciate that, NASA, my bro. Appreciate that, brother. My G. Look at you, Jay. Let's have a look at you, Jay. I joined the signals. How long does it take to show up? You'll be in there automatically, bro. As long as you signed in for your Discord, you'll be in there automatically. If you didn't sign in with your Discord, just send me a message and I can get you in there. Or send Stu a message and he'll get you in straight away. KC, how do I trade the LSE? The most volatile. Come on, let's go, Shane. Yeah, what's your thinking behind that, KC? Why do you want to trade the most volatile thing on the London Stock Exchange? Let's check UJ. Again, UJ pretty similar to G. Did we take out the same? Where was the same news thing? Right, so yeah, the news thing was here, you can see. Yeah, I mean, UJ, you'd just be looking for it to continue down to that low again. Sorry, where's that cooked signal group with a 15 pip stop loss and a 10 pip TP? Oh no, I've got to get some up. Let's just have a look at some in it. Let's just review some people's groups right now. I'm on Telegram, let's have a look. Alright, Jake's Trading Academy. Let's have a look at Jake. This is Jake Eastwood. Don't know where he is, but that looks banging. It looks like the UK. Okay, no, it doesn't look. This looks banging, bro. Don't know where that Jake. Actually, I think he's in Antalya. Riches do own real estate in Antalya. Okay. Why do you think he's in Antalya? Why do you think he's in Antalya, bro? Wait. Bruv, of course. Of course he's getting his teeth done. We don't even need him done, bruv. He's already got veneers.
Because there's so many people who aren't on the auto copy yet, and trust me, everyone will be joining it. Like, we are taking over. Whether you like that or not, everyone wants to jump on and they want a piece of the cake. Now, the main question I get asked with the auto copy, is it a bot? Absolutely not. It's my personal trades that I do every single day on a day-to-day basis. Now, am I a machine? Maybe, possibly.
At least he's humble. Am I a fucking machine? Maybe.
And I'm always refining it. I'm always changing it. I'm always working on it. I'm always trying to improve to get a better win rate for you guys. In trading, it's about win rate. It's about risk management, protecting your capital, this, that, the other. Now, I say...
What does that even mean, bro? What's it start saying? Seeing Formula One, it's just about driving, it's about turning, it's about braking, it's about the tyres, it's about the car. Do you know what I mean? Like, what did you just say? You just said a whole lot of nothing. EG trade tapped me in 5 minutes later, ran straight to TP. Lovely, David. How them accounts looking, bro? How are them accounts looking? Yeah, EG was lovely. Just want to close below these lows now, just to get that full EU TP as well. What's the telly link? I'll send some links in. Hang on. This ain't my telly, by the way. This is just some Brett.
You're literally missing out. Like, you know, I can't. All I can do is show you results, and you know that's what we put so much time and energy into for you guys to make money.
Look at his lighter as well. Is it a copy? No, it's my personal trades. Look at the. Fuck off. Yeah, look. So apparently it's his own personal trades, right? Let's do a little look of that. Does this seem like personal trades, or does this seem like a bot that is scalping in order to get lot size rebates and give him commission? 0.1 lot sizes on all of them, all gold, all on the same day. Look at the profit, like 40p at a time. By the way, boys, let me explain these auto copies, how they work. The reason why people do auto copies, yeah, is because a broker will pay you like £3 per lot, might even be more. Right? Broker will pay him £3 per lot. So let's say this Jake guy has got, I don't know, 100 people on his copier. What the bot will do, right? It will scalp buyers, scalp, and then it will lose, and then it will win. Basically, the goal is not to make money, right? The goal is to not blow the account, but spend lot sizes. So what it's going to do is it's going to scalp product. That's why it does loads of them little trades like 40p, 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 40p. Because there's no jeopardy. It's opened and closed straight away. So you're never going to lose your client money. You're never really going to gain them money. All you're going to do is just spend lot sizes on their accounts. So let's say you've got 100 people. You run your bot. And let's say the bot does a total of 2 lots a day. Right, the bot does 2 lots per day. You've got 100 clients, so that's 2 lots times 100 clients is 200 lots in total. 200 lots spent, and you get £3 per lot spent. So that means that he will be earning £600 just from. He'll be earning £600 just from people on his thing, and that's why they do these things where they're like. You can tell straight away when the auto copy is just a scalping bot. It will just 0.1 lots. He just spams buy, spam sell, spam buy, spam sells. It's just a lot size rebate farming. That's all it is. It's just a farm. It's literally just a farm, boys. It's basically an automatic wheat farm. If you know about automatic wheat farms, bruv. But yeah, this is how these auto copier groups and all this work. If you didn't know. Right, let's go to another one. Any questions, boys, just let me know in the chat. I'm just waiting for this EU, so I'm just going to look at this. To be fair, that J. Keysford guy's annoying, but he's one of them. He's at least he's fucking like pushes it heavy. He's not one of them that pretends to be like knows about trading. He's just like. He's just on a grift, and he's pretty open with the fact it's a grift, so who cares? Fair play to him, right? Let's see this other group. Right, I'm seeing bare screenshots. This member made this today, this member made this. There's no trades in this one, so I can't see. Can't see this one. Let's go on another one. Let's go on Okay, this one. Married to gold. Married to gold. Okay, this was yesterday. This is married to gold's trade. Okay, let's have a look. So it was sent in. I'll show you the trade. It's reviewing other groups against ours. Right. So you can see it was sent in. So the entry is 8-7 to 9-2. Fucking hell, that's so far apart. Let's have a look. See that 4 hour. What was that? Was that daily? What was it? 50. Don't know why I've drawn it like that, but yeah, you can see that was mitigated fucking perfectly. Alright, so yesterday, what did he have? He had gold sells yesterday. Okay, so he sent it in at 9.04. 9.04. Let's go back. What we do here is go back. Alright. 9.04, right? So let's say you caught it a minute after, you would have been in there, right? That's where you got him. Who are we on about? Just these random people whose telegrams I'm in, like these random people off TikTok. So for a start, he said, what price actually was it? He said from 8.7 / from 9.2. The actual entry was 8.6, but he was claiming that people was getting in up here. He was claiming that people are getting in up there. Okay, bud. So this is what I'm saying, boys. Like, these guys are just pure liars, bro. Like, so they reckon people entered there. Okay, TP is at 8.6. Oh my god, you actually couldn't fucking write it. The TP is there. Oh my god, this might be the worst trade I've ever seen. Bro, look at this. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. They had a 50 point. They had a half pip TP. Or a 5 pip TP. This is bad. Look how much they needed to make. They needed to make... Oh my god. And stop loss is at 3.394. Nah. 0.07 RR. Oh my god. 0.07 RR. That means if you risked £100, this means if you risked a tenner on this trade, you'd make 7p. No, sorry, you'd make 70p. So if you risked £100, you'd make £7. If you risked £1,000, you'd make 70 quid. Oh my god, I'm not lying. You can see the time. They've even edited it as well, so it's probably even worse. Make sure you're always managing your risk. Bro, this is the worst trade I've ever seen. Like, straight up. And where was his other TPs? But he did have 3 TPs. So his other TP, 8.6, 8.4, 8.2. 8.6, 8.4 would be... Okay, even this one. So if you aim for a second TP, it would be a 0.3 RR, and you still would have hit stop loss. Nah, I don't even want to tell you, man. These man's telegram, because like I feel kind of bad that I'm mocking them this much. But bro, that's TP2. That's not even TP1, bro. That's TP2. That's our equivalent of like the prior day low if I'm aiming for Asia predominantly. Bruh, that is crazy. That is genuinely the worst trade I've seen. And bro, the audacity of this as well. Look at the audacity, look. Got all these grand 1.8. What? Man put plus 50. Look, okay. No, I'm sorry. I've got to do this. So at his first TP, he was 1.8 grand up. Okay, so let's just. So if he's 1.8 grand up there. So if that profit is 1.8 grand, that means, let's do some quick maths here. £1,800 divided by 7 times 100. So that means he risked 25 grand. He expects you to believe he risked 25 grand in order to make 1.8 grand. Bear in mind, boys, to enter a position with this much risk, you're not going to enter profit till like down here. You enter profit at like 0.3 up because the lot size is going to be so high. Plus it's gold, right? So the commission's going to be crazy. Bro, you actually can't. You couldn't write this. Oh, holy shit! And we're looking at longs as well, bro. I need to just join my live, bro. That's actually hilarious. That's hilarious. That's actually the worst I've seen. Trust me, bro. I told you, innit, Shane, bro. That's actually the worst I've seen. Surely he'd send in the stop loss and TPs. I mean, you'd think so. Crazy how people get away with that, innit, bro? Trust me, David. Trust me. But it takes getting licked by a guy like that to then find someone good like us. Poor guys, man. Trust me. People will do a lot from desperation, I guess. Yeah, trust me, mate. Or just plain noobs who trade. That's the way it is. It's just noobs. These guys are on TikTok. Sorry, their TikToks are quite good. They do like these, you know, like these anime voiceover type thing. If you had that thing where it's like, how's it go? Goes, I don't even know you anymore, or something like that. Oh no, I think it's from Star Wars, isn't it? It's from Star Wars. He goes like, I feel like I don't know you anymore. But he posts like bare edits like that. They're good videos, but people just see him like renting a car, and then they're like, oh my god, bro, I want to live like you. Tell me, bro, they got the Holy Grail. Stu is still in this. What, still in EU or gold longs? Oh shit, yeah, Stu, yeah. Stu absolutely cooked. Stu mogged the married to gold. Nah, surely he's switching it. This is what I'm saying, bro. It's insane. They always go negative RR because they don't trust themselves to hit positive RR. Bear in mind, that guy's trade, right, was 0. It would have made you 0.07. It wouldn't have, right? It would have lost you money because with spreads, if you make that, bear in mind he risked apparently 25 grand. You would have lost like at least 4 grand just from being that small amount up. But let's just say, for argument's sake, he got 100% of his profits at 0.07%. This week we're up 6%. That would mean he needs to make 100 times. Well, that means we're basically 100 times more profitable. 100 times more profitable. And that is maths. That's not me saying it, that is maths. Wait, that is crazy. This is what I'm saying, boys. The price is getting doubled next week. I don't know how much these lot charge. Probably like 500 quid, same as us. Price is doubling next week. I'm not going to lie, that code is still active. So if you do want to join, then get in. We've had 5, but Bearman was messaging me, so I just opened it for another 5. So if you do want to get in, boys, then get in now, man. Mate, no glaze. I was in a group, Forex Aero, and they won 6 trades in a row, but loss wipes out the last 6 winning trades profit. Then luckily I found yous. Yeah, trust me, bro. This is it, David. This is. So I'm saying 6 wins in a row, and then the lot. I'm sure I remember talking to you about that. That was when we was talking about like win rate and risk to reward and their relationship together. For those of you that don't know, in the chat, David did 1-to-1s with me in the office when we was in the office, and like David, the legend himself. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen crazy progress. from David. Sorry, but I'm glad your accent isn't like that. I couldn't listen to that. Wait, what is it? Was it? Oh, that guy. Wait, shading. I'm quite good at accents. Let me try to do his accent. Let me hear it first. Let me try and hear it.
Look, it honestly makes me laugh because there's so many people who aren't on the auto copy.
It honestly makes me laugh. There's so many people that's not in my trading group. My trading group has made over 75,000 millionaires in this week alone. Who else do I do that? Tommy TMT. He's actually safe though. I don't know where that accent's from. I quite like that guy. I'll be honest. That's not the guy that guy does the old auto copier scam, the farming. But I actually find him quite funny because he's just a proper like turkey teeth like. Do you know what I mean? Just one of them crushed velvet pillows like. I've heard you and Mace are getting in the studio. We're getting in the booth real soon. I've got an album dropping. Drake features. I'm joking. I'll never get in the booth. I'll never get in the booth. I'm outside of the booth type guy. I'll own the label though. I'll own the label. I've got a good eye for talent, I feel like. What do you think about TJR? He's funny, bro. He is funny. He's a good businessman. He doesn't trade in it. If people actually think he trades, then he doesn't trade in it. He doesn't trade, but he's a good businessman. Not a great trader, really good businessman. That's about it, really. I can't really say anything too negative about TJR. Like, his whole thing is videos. He doesn't really claim to be the best trader. He just claims to be a mentor. So yeah, boys, I'm gonna jump off now though. I'm gonna jump off now. Appreciate you, man, watching. Again, if you stayed to the end, you're gonna make it. Anything but trading, yeah. Anything but trading, literally. But yeah, man, if you're still here, W's in the chat. Thanks for watching. Pretty good live today. We absolutely cooked today. Listen, if you want to join the mentorship or the signals, send me a DM. I'm gonna leave that code. I'm gonna reopen that code now. Fuck it. Let me reopen this. I'll reopen the signals code. So I'll let any of you get in. What's the time? At 11:30. No, 11:15. I'm gonna turn out off the code. So if you want to get in, it's your last chance to get in, boys. It's your last chance. Yeah, W. Appreciate all the W's in the chat, boys. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone in the chat. W's in the chat. I'll catch you in the next live, boys. I'll be live tomorrow at about 8 o'clock or whenever the market starts to heat up is when I'll jump on. So yeah, be here tomorrow morning. Macy's going to be live for the New York session. As always, my DMs are open. If you want anything, just send me a message, boys. And yeah, big up to everyone tuned in, and I'll catch you in the next live. Sweet people.